Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Welcome to another edition of Major League Baseball. We have 13 to get through here today, so we will go ahead and get started. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. Got some early games. One coming up soon, a couple hours, but lots of other games here today. So let's do it. If you guys aren't familiar with everything, here it is. We got 13 picks in Major League Baseball here today. We will give you a money line, run line, or total. It's going to be based off of a confidence factor. So what we do is we chart every single game, all of them, about 4,000 right now. And we know with a certain amount of confidence that this is how often our model picks versus Vegas opening lines. All right, you guys, here we go. Hopefully you're ready. Let's do this. All right, Rays versus the Yankees. Like I said, this one starts at about the noon time here for us in Central Time. Gives us lots of fun stuff to do during the day, watching a little game, having a little baseball. But we got Zach Littell here on the mound, 1.5 ERA over his last three, 4.25 overall here this season. We have Carlos Rodon on the mound for the Yankees. He's elevated, 6.75 here over his last couple weeks of ball, 4.63 here for the 2024 season. That's right. Rays are coming off here, a big showing, putting up 6. They're actually, right now, the Rays hitting 7.5% higher than the league average in runs scored, batting average, those offensive impact categories. And right now, they're scoring 1.66 more runs than this Yankees team. Let's go ahead and take the Rays today on the run line. That one comes in at 67.1%. So you can see there by the scoring model, it is a 5-3 ball game. But at that 5-3, even though we have the Rays winning, our best play is going to be on that run line because it comes in at 67.1% of the time. There we go. Next, we got the Mets and the Marlins. I feel like these folks have been playing each other for lots of games here now. We have Mr. Peterson on the mound, 0 ERA over his last 3 games, 3.09 for that 2024 season. Chirinos, on the other hand, way elevated, 11.12 ERA over his last 3 games. Mets bullpen right now, they ain't doing crap, 4.92 runs over their last 4. It's been horrible. Let's go way over this total. We have it coming in at 8. So there's rounding going on there because you're like, Mindy, the total is 8.5. I get it. But it's probably something like a 5.4 to a 3.4, which brings it up to like 8.8, that sort of deal, right? But our favorite play here is going to be on that total, 57.9% of the time. All right, St. Louis versus Pittsburgh. We got Palante, 5.68 over his last 3 versus Mitch Keller, 3.27 here. Pirates offense right now, they're batting 4.5% higher than their season average here. So totally getting it done. We're going to go ahead and take the Pirates today at home on the money line. All of our home modeling comes in at about 5% higher. So we love this play here today. 70.7% is that confidence factor. Have Pirates winning this one 5-4. That would also get it over the total. Next, Detroit versus the Cleveland Guardians at Progressive. Tigers here, they got Skubal on the mound, 3 ERA over his last 3. Staying pretty consistent here over the season. You have Carrasco. He's been getting it done. 1.8, just totally dealing over his last couple of weeks of pitching. 5.02 overall this season. Guardians bullpen right now is 1.05 percentage points less than the Tigers over the last 5 games. That Tigers offense, I know they've been getting the job done. They've been winning, but they're only averaging 218 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take Cleveland, the Guardians here on the run line. That one's coming in at 57.8% of the time. It's a 3-3 statistical tie, but we're going with the home team here today. The Reds and the Atlanta Braves. That's right. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Hunter Green. He's been dealing 1.5 ERA over his last 3 versus Lopez, he has a 5.4 ERA over his last three, and he's elevated over his season average of 1.88. That's why we're going to go ahead and take a look here to the Reds. We're going to take them on the run line, coming in at 61.2%. We're giving them the edge here today. It's coming in as a 3-3 statistical tie, so I like the run here. Let's do it. All right. The Peas, the Phillies versus the Twins. We're going to look at Ranger Suarez, 6 ERA. He's been elevated, kind of struggling here as of late versus Bailey Ober, 4.5 ERA, also struggling a little bit. Not bad. I mean, elevated from his 4.14. Twins bullpen, though, right now, they're doing better than the Phillies. They've been holding teams down, not letting them score, unlike the Phillies. Right now, they're averaging 2.03 runs less than this Phillies team. Twins offense here, they've actually been showing up in a little bit of a big way here as of late, putting up about 7 runs here over their last couple. So I'm expecting them to get the job done. We're taking the Twins here on the money line with an upset, plus money for us here today with the Twinkies, have them winning 5-4. All right. The Brew Crew versus the Cubbies at Wrigley Field Stadium. We got Myers on the mound. He is pitching well. 0 ERA over the last 2 weeks. 3.13 ERA over the season. We have Assad on the mound. Super elevated. 11.57 over his last couple weeks. 3.27 over the 2024 season. So, I mean, I like what's going on with the starting pitching for the Brewers. Cubs bullpen right now, they've had a 2.33 ERA. So they've been keeping folks under. Cubs offense right now is 4.5% lower. And the Cubs offense right now is 3.7% down on that offensive impact categories, all of it, like everything combined, they're 13% lower. Cubs offense right now, they're only hitting 188. We also have Wrigley Field, this ballpark that gives them basically a minus 5% park factor here. So that has a lot to do with the temperature today, the wind, all of those stadium dimensions, that kind of good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and go under this total. I do have the Brewers winning today 5-3, but like the under, coming in at 56.2%. Sox and Rangers. We have Fedity on the mound. He's been pitching well. We all know it. 0 ERA over the last couple weeks. 2.99 overall for the season. Lorenzen has been elevated. 9 ERA over his last 3. 3.52 ERA overall here this season. Rangers offense right now, they're actually scoring 1.5 less runs than their opponent. 4.5% lower on the season average over their last 3 games. They're also 13% lower on that offensive impact category. So this just might be that case that the White Sox get the victory today. I have them winning it 4-3 because of pitching. So you have good pitching versus a struggling offense. That's what we're kind of looking at today. But our best pick still is going to be the run line here for the Sox, coming in at 67.1%. Let's do it. Diamondbacks versus the Royals. We have Diaz on the mound, 1.58 ERA over his last 3. Sticking steady, 1.5 overall here this season. We have Cole Reagans on the mound for my Royals, 1.29. These folks are dealing. You can see this one. Looks like an under game to me. 3-3. I have a statistical tie, but we're going to go ahead and take the Royals here on the money line. They're 10% higher right now on those offensive impact categories. D-backs, on the other hand, only hitting 207. Right now, the Royals are hitting 7% better than this Diamondbacks team. Let's go ahead and take my Royals. I'm excited. Let's do it. All right, here it is. The Rockies and the Red Sox. Houck versus Gomber. This is our VIP selection. So if you want this game today, all you got to do is go over to ogcappers.com. It's right here. Let me show you. There it is. It's our multi-capper site where you can find our best of the best plays out there. You can find packages from all of our awesome cappers. So we have a little bit of everything, like, best bets, multi-packs for the day, multi-day packages to follow your favorite handicapper. Also, you guys make sure you go ahead and use that promo code OG20 to save you 20% off at checkout. And remember, all of our pick packages there are profit guaranteed. So in order to get our play there for OG cappers, oh, it's me. Let me go back to there we go. Let me go back to it. But yeah, if we go ahead and take a look at the VIP selection, all you got to do is go to the ogcappers.com website, find the OG Cappers VIP capper section, and then pick up this play. There we go. The Astros versus the A's. Let's go ahead and take the total under here today. We have this one coming right in at 8, but again, lots of rounding there. Coming in at a pretty high rate, 73.2%. We have Arrighetti, 1.5 ERA for him versus Harris, 3.4 for him. This has a lot to do with basically Astros bullpen, exceptional, 2.98. Astros offense, not exceptional, 4.1% lower than their season average here right now. Let's go ahead and go under this total. All right, Angels, Mariners. Didn't we just have this? It's like deja vu. But we got Anderson on the mound, a 6 ERA over his last 3. Then we also have Bryce Miller, 8.07 ERA. He's had actually a 20 ERA over his last 2 weeks of pitching. Not been great. We know the Mariners offense, they just, totally struggle to score 2.67 runs a game. We have the Angels offense right now. They're batting 4.5% higher than their season average. Mariners offense, on the other hand, is 12.6% lower. They just got rid of Ty France. They put him on waivers. They told him to get the hell out of town. Mariners offense batting average right now, 178, but at least Ty France was higher than that. He was sitting at like a 230. Angels offense right now, they're scoring 1.66 more than the Mariners. The Angels offense, on the other hand, 10.3% higher than what the Mariners have been. Let's go ahead and go back to the Angels here on the run line. I know I got them winning 7-4. Should be an easy victory today on the money line. But the run line, again, what I do is I give you the highest confidence factor, which is 60% of the time. The run line is going to come in higher than the Angels winning on the money line. And for that matter, for that total going over. All right. And this is our last one already. It is our text play of the day, you guys. If you want this play, all you got to do is text me. Pretty easy stuff. Text the word WIN, WIN to 223-203-1821, and we will get this play out to you today. This should be an awesome one. I always love it when the Giants play the Dodgers. Look at that number, 74.4. So coming in pretty high here today. All right. Hey, that's all I have. You guys suffered through another 13 games here with me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications. Also, make sure you check out Bo's video series here today. He's putting out some long form videos and some shorts. So all you got to do is go to like our playlist. You can find them all there. You know the works, right? Find us in the shorts, find us in the longs. Trying to hit a lot of audiences out there. So again, we appreciate all of your guys, the viewership and the sales. You guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.